Hello friends, welcome back. So let's walk through last 2 days of events as we have posted this. It's always good to revisit the future events and how we projected them and how they transpired after they were projected. And it's good to always do this so we can build our confidence base as time progresses. So what are we looking at here is our chart of ES 5-minute chart. Now these are the external events which are independent of the time frame. So here we are putting on Sunday open the Sunday open chart, and it is looking at the price and contract mathematics, and then it plots all these levels and they change. What we have to focus on is the energy of the day and its interaction with the actual ES future price. Now these frequencies will be different for every market, so they have to be tuned. Now this is tuned for ES market. NQ will be having a different frequency, but the rules, the laws, the mathematics behind the scenes will remain the same, but the frequency will shift its amplitude to address the volatility of the future instrument. So here today is 2 plus 3 is 5. Alright, so we plotted all this and it's going to keep on going. So we have a weekly pin and monthly pin and Sunday open, which is also weekly pin. One is pinning the change of energy, not the direction, change of energy. This is pinning from the monthly cycle, this is pinning from the Sunday open, and this is Sunday open price. And we are plotting these vertical lines where we see shift of energy. Now the beauty of this combination is this 723, right? 723, what does that bring us? 3 plus 2 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. You should watch the previous videos we have done on the numbers and how they are unfolding, how they are releasing the energy, and how the price gets sucked into those numbers. So here it is. So market open on the midnight, it goes to 2, goes to 5, gets a reversal because of this. Alright, and then goes back to 5 again. Goes back to 5 again, and then it drops. Yesterday it was frequency of 2 plus 2 is 4, and drops. Isn't it funny? But again, don't expect this to be perfectly doing this every day. I would say 80% works that way. The reason for that is we are looking at the tensors of information which is unfolding in 4D, and we are seeing this on 2D space. So at times when it is unfolding itself in the fourth dimension, projecting it on the lower space, you lose the accuracy. But I think it's accurate enough for you as a trader to go for it big time. Now with time only, as we talk about time, with time only will you trust all these things. That's the whole nature of this. Because if I show you this for years, we've been doing this for a while now, right? On the internet, you've seen this applied on different things over and 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 over. You know there's a phenomena which is not a fluke. There's a laws of nature. So this is one thing we wanted to show you. Then also we talked about from the low of COVID, right? Let's see how that is unfolding right here. It's going to go on and on and on. And again, one thing to notice is when we plot these levels, and we have a private customer base where we get this 1 hour, hour and a half before the market opens, they know all these levels, right? And they know these timing levels. That's part of the service. You can always inquire about this by emailing 369forecast@gmail.com. So when this goes out, right? So there are 3 things we need to know: potential times to trade, potential price to trade, and the direction to trade. If you sort these 3 things out effectively, well, this is going to go on and on and on, right? So on and on, right? So what are we doing? So this is not giving us the direction, it is giving us the change of energy. So it says, okay, around this time we should see a change of energy. Now what area of interest is this? All right, so let's check it out right here. 5, right? So once you have this is part of level 2 training, this comes with that. We also have other opportunities for you to acquire these things, right? So, but here it is. So when you know you're in the 5 frequency, you know 2 has reacted, 5 is going to react, right? 5 is going to be same thing like yesterday, right? Bottom and top of 4, bottom and top of 5. This is just the way it goes. And then at the same time, we have the turning time also coming, right? It is coming from here, it's coming from here. Okay, we have multiple evidences. Now the last component is, okay, it is vibrating, highs and lows are coming on this, right? So okay, low, high, little tiny high, high, low. Okay, it was going down. So I think it's a change of direction. Now I didn't plot this one because it's too much plots going on, but everything is just going on. And this is pinned. These cycles are pinned at the low of COVID, March 23, where it was a massive panic energy, right? We want to go to panic, big events, panic events, which are unleashing these waves. They are being plotted on 15-minute chart. Time has no value, right? It is the external factors which are driving and controlling and containing this market. And every market has the same thing going on. Anyway, all right. So when we see this turns, right? This is when the turns are coming. We see this market is going to do some energy turns. With time, these waves will dampen, and then we'll readjust it to the recent high. And there's nothing stopping us to converge these 2 things. There are 8 waves going on here. We can have 16 waves. Must remember, there are 9 numbers, and there are 8 jumps between these numbers. So we can have 9 different waves, keeping that frequency of 369 going to describe this phenomenon. We can also take the latest high and the low, and then they can converge. When they are overlapping waves, even much more powerful turns. All right, so we answered 2 things, right? And we have 30 things we have unleashed in public space, and there are 100 more things like these. 30 things can time the market, 30 things can do some projections, and you bring it together. So the second part is also basically answered it, in public domain as much we can share. Second, the third part is the direction, right? So what is the projected direction? If you know that, hey, 8:30 onwards, just look for long until 11. If you had that information, right? From here onwards, if I say keep looking for longs only. Again, we're dealing with probabilities, not guarantees in this market space, because even the tensors, right? We take the numerical space into vector space, into tensor space. We are flipping from whole numbers into probability numbers between 0 and 1. So just, it's hard to explain, but the point you have to understand is we're going from the absolute space to probability space. Keep that in mind, and more things converge. This is being a chess game going on, right? Of a highest order. All right, so let's address the third thing. So the third component, I think this is where, as I was saying, people who are subscribed to this monthly scenarios, there are a lot of things going on right now. You get this forecast, the timer forecast, the direction forecast, plus you get 2 tools per month for a lifetime from the level 1, level 2. You can keep progressing as long as you want, and also some private sessions to explain how to use, and put it all together. Ultimately, the goal is to reach your true potential, and you need some true tools behind it to support you. It's nothing to do with any intelligence at all. All right. So, okay, so this is for today. We are saying this is the composite energy for today. It has been tuned with the convergence of 3 energies we found, which are going to be active for today. All right, so let's look at the core, right? So it says trend is going to be a little bit higher, but we are interested in taking the opening trade, 8:30, 9:30. We are looking at overall trend is up, right? Okay. Second energy is also 8:30 onwards, trend is up. Yeah, you see up and down, but that's fine, up till 12:20. So it's saying up to 12:30, up move is good, up move is good. And here also 8:30 to 12:30, it looks like there's a upward basing around 8:30 and then going upwards till 12. All right, so we got that information, and you have this information, and this can be made available after midnight, but eventually it's going to be, we send it hour and a half before market. I mean, that's all you need. And after midnight, when the energy shifts, right, this is all magic happens when the energy shifts. We do everything through energy and energy. So what's happening here? So 8:30 onwards, we say, okay, just look long only, right? So what happens here then? All right, now we can use the oscillators, we can use this timer. Energy is going to be released. It came down and boom, that's it. So we caught this 20-point move, 10-20 point move. You make your money and you can scale horizontally, and this is how we put all the scenarios together. So this information along with this PDF information, I think for people who are really interested in this phenomena of pre-planning your trades with some ideas, right? So this is how things fit together. I just wanted to keep sharing that there is a better world out there for you, better approaches there for you, but you have to make that move to see if that is something you are ready for, right? Not everybody is ready for big things. So this is energy change. This energy change did not happen. There's a bigger change going on, right? So as a smart trader, knowing some things like these, right? The turn is coming. Market is going down, turn is coming. You better not be going against the turn. You look for longs only. Look for longs only. Look for shorts only. And then once you know the direction and the pullbacks, this is market moves smoothly and you have less risk. You have less risk. And this is all about risk management, right? I appreciate you for taking the time to listen in. Thank you so much.